Hi, I'm Dr. Diane Cirincione-Jampolsky.
And I'm Dr. Jerry Jampolsky.
We're here with another Attitudinal Healing Moment. We don't need bodies to communicate.
Our egos fool us a lot, thinking that we have separate bodies and separate minds. But we feel, as many people do today now, that there's only one mind, and we have a joint mind. We just don't realize that. And that there are really no private thoughts. And Diane has a wonderful story about a lemon tree that demonstrates this.
I'm looking out the window, and I'm actually looking at that lemon tree. Many years ago, my stepdad and my mom were moving into a new place, and the kids got together, and we did that for them, and then they came and they loved it. And out on the deck, the one thing I hadn't gotten to was emptying this big urn. We had supposedly had plants in it before, but it just had a little bit of a dead root in it. And I said to my dad, who's a wonderful gardener, I said, "Oh, Pop, I meant to pull this out and get rid of this and put some beautiful flowers in." And he says, "No," he says, "I'd like you to keep that." And I said, "You sure?" I said, "It's just like a dead stump." He said, "No, I think I'd like you to keep that. And so let's keep it here." So he did. He watered it. He took care of it. And it grew into this incredible lemon tree. It never had lemons on it. But by the third year, the branches were about 9 feet long. It was extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it. Like a big octopus of a plant. It was beautiful, but it never had lemons. And so then my dad passed away. And I was there with my mom a couple of months later. And she said, "You know, honey," she said, "the lemon tree has bloomed and there's lemons all over it." She said, "I counted them. There's 35 lemons." I go, "Really? Wow." And she said, "They're in the kitchen." And so as I was walking out, I heard 36. I said, "Oh, do you think maybe there's 36 lemons?"
You heard that from what?
Well, first I just heard a voice and it said 36. And I said to my mom, "You sure it's not 36? And she said, no, it's 35. I counted them. I said, "Okay." And then I heard a voice say, "Tell her there's 36, one for each year." And I said, "Mom," I said, I could swear I hear Pop's voice. And he's saying that there's 36, one for each year that you were married." And my mom almost started to cry. She says, "No," there was a dissonance. She said, I counted them and there's only 35. And I felt really badly, so I said, "Well, Mom, just forget it." And I walked into the other room towards the kitchen, and all of a sudden I heard my mom cry out, and she said, "Oh my gosh, your sister came to breakfast yesterday and she used one of the lemons from the group." She said, "There were 36. And we both started crying and hugging each other, and it was really an extraordinary moment. I can't really explain it. I only could share with you how I experienced it. I knew my stepdad Larry, who I was very close with, was present at that moment to really show us that minds are joined and we don't need bodies to communicate.